Did you jump from your live stream to mine? That's kind of funny. I was just watching yours and turn on mine, and well, here you are. Can you hear me okay? Wow, 6 people watching. Awesome. All right. Well, our previous best viewers for a live stream was 7. Let's see if we can break that. I wonder if we can get up to 10. I know. Woo! I don't know if you've seen what I posted, but tonight's main topic of discussion is going to be the 2023. We're going to be discussing 2023 toys coming out, toys we'd hopefully would like to see in 2023. The 2023 Farm Toy Show in St. Louis, that'll be a topic of discussion, which is why there's some of these laid out. No, they're not for sale, but these are some things I'm debating on having, like maybe one of these tractors, except for this mini mow puller here. That one's not mine. But all these tractors are custom tractors I've built, with the exception of this one. This will be a custom, and there's a reason why it's here. We're going to talk about it. Let's see here. But I'm going to try and enter a tractor in the custom class at St. Louis, just for fun, just try it out, and I doubt I'll do any good, but I thought it'd be fun to do, just to enter a tractor and stuff. I know I'm looking forward to the whole experience. I go every year, but this will be the first year I'll actually be participating in it, and be like staying there. Normally it's an hour and a half drive roundabout from where I live, and I usually go up there and I make a day of it and come home. Excuse me. But this year I'm actually staying up there and plan on entering. The bottom right. Hold on, are you talking about this 5020? I'm assuming you're talking about this 5020 here on these flotation tires. This, my brother has, the, basically the twin for this. He's got a 5020. The only difference is his has the front weights, which I'm wanting the front weights too on mine. I'm trying to find somebody to print a whole big old stack of them that come off and stuff, like I have seen pictures of. But this one is, I don't remember where. I'm wanting to say these tires came off of a Terragator, and the wheels surprisingly fit, and I'm wanting to say they're off of like that kind of like the cheap little like weird looking John Deere tractors that you get. They kind of look like micro machines, I think. But it does have chrome pipe, and it's got a fender mount radio. It's got the, if we can get it clear here, let's see. It's got the side controls there. The side controls came from 3D Farm Factor. I've got to get a different decal for back here. I just had one. This was like one of my very, very early on first kind of customs, you can say, that I did. But the radio and the side controls here came from Farm Factor 3D. And like I said, I built two of these. I built a 5010 and a 5020. My brother has the 5010 in his collection, and I really liked it, and so I built me a 5020. These tires, I think they came from a 4-barrel Darrell on eBay. So, oh, hey, there we go. We got 7 people watching now. Holy cow, now I'm down to 4. I don't get that. These are not all of my customs. These are just a few. This one is not a custom that I did, but I wanted to put it here with this custom mini mow puller that I did. Landon Woodruff is making me a like a 2-post ROPS for this, and he was the one that actually made this G1355 puller, and I bought it from him. He does really neat stuff. Talk about the Steiger here. This is a Steiger that I did. I bought these tracks. I seen it was on a Steiger discussion group on Facebook. They actually had a Steiger, I think it was a Panther, on steel tracks just like this. And I went on to Shapeways and I found these. These were the closest ones I could find. And they were very similar to the ones of the real pictured ones. So I bought them, and I've got the matching paint and painted them up and stuff. But long story short, this is going to get the same treatment as this. It's going to be getting these tracks, except for the tracks themselves, will be this construction yellow, and then I'll do the inside black just like this. So that'll be pretty neat. The 8870, that's my first big time custom I ever did. And I keep adding stuff to it here and there. I plan on eventually doing like hydraulic lines that run back here through the articulating joint. This piece fell off. I had something fall and it hit this and fell off. I've got to put that back on. I want to put a radio antenna on it. Something neat is I made it to where the cab topper actually does come off. And you can see it has a John Deere GPS module, and it's got lights all the way around the cab. Well, the reason why I did this is, I'll show you here in a little bit, there's actually a CB radio in the cab itself. And I tried putting... Okay, that's fine, Randy. I'm glad you came. I usually keep a charger right nearby just in case. But I let my phone make sure it was at 100% before I came on tonight. But I tried installing monitors. I think I got them from Shapeways, and I could never get them in the cab just right, like how I wanted. Unfortunately, that would have been really neat. It has a 3D printed auxiliary hydraulic tank there from Jason Shireman at For the Love of Tractors. Let's see here. All the railings and hand grab handles on the tractor itself are all hand bent like brass rods by me that I put on there. I don't remember where I got the chemical tanks from. I wish I could remember. But yeah, those actually turned out. I wish I could remember where I got those from, but it's got lights there on the front bar too. This was like one of my first big time customs. I really put a lot of hard work into it, especially getting the brass bent right and everything else like that. So I know we got 2023 fastly approaching, and we'll be here soon. A lot of neat toys look to be coming out. We got that Prestige Select 8850 John Deere. Pretty excited about that. I'll definitely be buying that. Then we have I seen a new John Deere cane harvester. We have a new X9 1100 on tracks. I know most of the new stuff I've seen is from John Deere. I haven't seen too much Case IH stuff yet. But I would care to say that it'll be soon. We'll be seeing like all the New Holland stuff and everything soon. I know the Farm Toy Museum tractor, that won't be announced for quite a while. I know they just came out with the Massey Ferguson, the 4840, which I did a review on. If you haven't seen that, go check it out. Pretty neat tractor. I'm honestly hoping for the National Farm Toy Museum, their tractor, definitely anything AGCO 4W305, a white 4270. It would be neat to see them redo this. You know, this, I'll admit, this one ain't pretty that I did. I just kind of threw it together. The cab kit, the dash, the steering wheel, and the seat and everything, that all came from Jason Shireman too. So, I don't know. There's kits out there where you can make these look really neat, and what it does is it takes the white, is it the 4210 maybe? Or the 4180, I think. But they use the cab and the front section off of it, and then just mold everything else together and whatnot. So I've seen a few guys do it. I just wanted a simple build just to throw on the shelf, because there was a hole. I have a thing for four-wheel drive tractors and needed a white 4270 kind of fill the hole that was on my shelf. It just didn't look right not having one there. And I didn't like the plain Jane just kind of look, so I put a pipe and an intake on it, and then, the wheels and tires, and like I said, the inside dash, and then painted the inside red like they come. So I know 2023, I'm hoping to really see, my 42 is a little less than simple. Just Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot you're working on one too. I remember seeing that a little while back ago. Um, hey Colton, how you doing? Um, so yeah, even back to talking about 2023 is there's also I seen an 8RX with a I believe it's a 1770 planter. Yeah, Colton, jump off of talking about planter and stuff here. This industrial Steiger is going to be getting the same treatment as this one. I may end up doing a little bit more to this because I think this is going to end up being a gift to somebody. Just all depends. I don't know. We'll see. I lost one of my lights. I thought the battery was charged. But Colton, this tractor will be getting these tracks, and then I might fix this one up a little bit more. So, let me think. Oh, so yeah, there's also a John Deere, like I was talking about, an 8RX planting set. And what's cool is the planter has the tracks on it too. And I thought was super neat. So I'll definitely be getting one of those when they do come out. Oh, and the new 8RX planting set, it has the chemical tanks already on the back fenders, which I seen an actual real one of those. Red powder roundup next year. Depends on where it's at. I've went to the Red Power Roundup once before. It was here in a town right nearby me, DuQuoin, Illinois. And I went to it, and I remember that. My God, it was so hot that day. I about had a heat stroke walking around Grand Island, Nebraska. Yeah, I doubt I'll be able to make that. I know they make their rounds through the country, and I'd say it's only a matter of time before they work their way back to DuQuoin, and if they do, I'll definitely be there at that one. Or if they're in somewhere in Missouri or Indiana. I live just a short drive from either one of those states. Kentucky, Tennessee, too. I'm right close nearby to them. So if there's ever a show there, I'll probably end up going to it. My biggest thing right now is St. Louis. I'm really looking forward to that. I have, let's see here, pulling tractors. Well, let's get them all and we'll take a gander. We'll take. Let's see, I think that's it. Oh, nope. And now I think that's it. There is all the pulling tractors that I have. And there they all are. I think they're real names. I think. Not 100%. I know I bought one whenever they very first came out of sheer curiosity, and they scaled to scale. They do not scale out right. They're supposed to be 1/64th scale, but they're not. They're more like 1/60th. So, I mean, yeah, 1066 puller would be neat. Or this one was done by Moore's Farm Toys. I think I only gave like $60 for it. It's not bad. I think he did an all right job. I really have a thing for white tractors, so that's why I bought this one. Kind of a neat little custom, you could say. Yes, 1066s are very popular to pull with. What else? I know, like the 6030s, you can see a few of them pulling every now and again. I don't know if you go on my YouTube channel, and you can actually see me whenever I worked at a pulling event. And I was hooking tractors all night long, and I had a guy... yeah, they're pretty popular, but there's a video of me that night. I was working the pulling, hooking tractors, and I had someone video me hooking one of my favorite tractors of the night, so should go check that out. It's pretty neat, short little video. Now, these two here, which I have another one coming. It's an Oliver, but these two here were done by Landon Woodruff. This John Deere and this Mini Mow. And I think I think they were like $75 a piece, I think is what I give for them. They're pretty neat in all reality. I mean, especially the John Deere. Nobody makes a John Deere pulling tractor, which is sad that John Deere has to reign over, the whole toy market the way they do. So, but I really like this G1355 Mini Mow he did. Where's the toy show at? I unfortunately missed out on a really good one 2 weeks ago. The baby, me, and my wife were all in Salem, North Carolina. I used to live in Fayetteville, aka Fort Bragg, whenever I was in the Army there. But I missed out on two really nice toy shows this 2 weekends ago. The wife, family, and I, we were all sick as a dog. My wife, she's nothing but a saint. She got the least sick out of all of us and was taking care of me and the baby both. I know there's another one of these IH demo tractor. Hey, King Randy's back. Which IH demo tractor are you talking about? know I got this Farmall. I do have this Case IH there, and then no, I don't have any of those. Oh, actually, yes, I have the what is it? The 305 Magnum, and then I have the 535 Steiger gold tractors, but I don't have any of the old school gold ones. If that's what you're asking about. I have seen a handful of those, though. Actually, real ones, not like the what do people call it? I guess you call it like it's not really a fake one, but I mean, it wasn't originally a demonstrator, and they painted up to look like one, you know. I've seen a few of those too. Let's see here. I know. Nice. I have seen an actual Farmall Cub demonstrator, an original one that was all painted all white with the red wheels. Oh, speaking of pullers, I probably won't end up buying it because I'm not that big into New Holland or anything, but there's a 1/16 scale New Holland pulling tractor coming out. And I think it's from B&B Farms. I could be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure it's from them. That'll be coming out next year. Let's see here. Nice. I always like the seeing the tractors with the old woods belly mowers on them. When I used to work at a tractor dealership, I've worked on a few woods mowers in my day. We were a woods dealership, so I dealt with a lot of that stuff. Pretty neat. Seeing mostly like your Farmall M's with the woods belly mowers on them. Seen a few Cubs, but mostly like the Farmall M's. Not really. I mean, I have a Gleaner, a Gleaner light up sign. That, and then all my Gleaner combines. But and then there's that John Deere. That's a real John Deere sign there. And then I have those John Deere things back there. I used to own my dream tractor, and then I had to sell it because life happened and whatnot. But I had a 1963 Minneapolis Moline M670, and it was gas that I worked on and got back running again and everything else like that. Maybe one day in the far future, I might have another tractor again like that. Just a toy, basically. that can get real expensive. I'll tell you what though, if you're looking for a tractor that would complement your Cub, look into a Minneapolis Moline Avery. Yeah, 4020, those are really neat. But if you're going to look into, if you want something that would complement that Cub, same size, I think they're like pretty well the same. IH424. Huh. And I'm trying to think if Oliver had anything like that. To the best of my knowledge, the smallest actual Oliver tractor made was the 55 or the 550. And as far as a 420 goes, I think, or 4020, I think everybody and their brother has one. That was to the best of my knowledge, that was John Deere's best-selling tractor ever made. So everybody and their brother has had a 4020. I mean, you could probably go down the road to any small farm or anything, and you're going to see a 4020. I go to a lot of tractor shows, and I'm not saying that I haven't seen one, but especially like with the Pinckneyville Threshermen's Reunion that they hold every year, there's hundreds of tractors. So I'd say that there's probably been one there at one time. As far as the 4020, they made a gas and a diesel. And I'm pretty sure they made an LP one too. Yeah, that's, Southern Illinois was a thing. Never seen a 4020 gas. They're out there, I'm pretty sure. But the thing with the 4020 is you're right. Like every farm had one. They were just such a great utility tractor. Well, if they made an LP one, then they definitely made a gas one too. Now, I don't know. I don't know if it had to do something. I think the 4020 had a full power shift. I think that was something of it. Like that was like a new big thing, or had a partial power shift. I can't remember exactly. Funny story. I actually have one. This is my son's toy tractor. He got this a little while after he was born from the local John Deere dealership. They gave this to him. I went in there and they're like, we want to give him his first toy tractor, so they gave him this. Lucky little boy. I wish I could get toy tractors just given to me like that. I don't know. I think I might have... No, I think that's a 3020 or 3010. But, back on this discussion of the 4020 was such a versatile tractor. It was... John Deere really knocked it out of the park and kind of solidified them in the market, just gave them that much more of a market share when that tractor came out, because people were buying those up as fast as they could make them. And that was time whenever you had companies such as Oliver, Minneapolis Moline, you also of course had IH, and then you had, this was before Case IH, of course, so you had JI Case, at the time, and you had probably white was out there probably about that time, because to the best of my knowledge, I think that's like mid 60s. So, I mean, you had a lot of manufacturers out there making equipment, and whenever John Deere had that 4020, yeah, I think I got it's either a book or a calendar of nothing but 4020s that I got from my local dealership. Now, they did give me something once before, that calendar. Yep. Let's move a few things here, and we'll look at this calendar if anyone wants to. Is there anything coming out in 2023 that anyone's excited about? Like to share? You know of anything coming out in 2023 that I didn't touch on or talk about? Let's see here. There you go. As the largest selling single model tractor ever built by John Deere. I'm trying to remember. I'm pretty sure I think it was in a set. Don't hold me to this, but I thought I remembered seeing a 1/64 scale cub. So I think they're out there. And if not, check Dalton's Farm Toys. I think there's a guy that is custom making them. An H&S merger. Yeah, that new planter set with the 8RX, that thing is sweet. I'm really looking forward to that too. H&S, their stuff's all right. I know, they do a lot of foraging and hay equipment. See, like there's one with the forward assist. Here's one, I bet that's a Henniker cab. If I were to guess, that kind of looks like a Henniker cab. If there wasn't, then I'm thinking I seen a guy on Dalton's that made one. And you might want to check out Dalton's Farm Toys and go to, I don't know if it's like the custom built ones or something, but I swear that there was either one made by Ertl or a guy made one. So pretty nice, 4020 there. I know I'm wanting to say for 2023 there might be some new grain carts coming out. Kind of looking forward to seeing. If anybody knows me, I have quite the collection of grain carts. Yeah, see, like right there's a high crop LP. I always thought the John Deere LPs were super ugly with this big old tank here, like Minneapolis Moline had theirs up here, and it was like parallel or horizontal there, mounted. Whereas John Deere had this giant thing sticking up there. Pretty neat high crop tractor though. Yeah. I thought I had something like that. Do any of you guys collect any actual like literature, sales brochures, anything like that? I know I've got a few. I've got almost a small tote completely filled up with it. I know like anytime I go to a dealership or I go to places that has like literature and stuff, I always look and see if there's neat stuff there or something like that. I'd like to eventually try and get literature for most of the toy tractors I have, where you can have the real tractor literature with the toy. I think that'd be really neat. Probably my favorites, the 60 and 70 series sales brochures I've got. Those are probably my favorites. Stuff, but usually only just like collecting anything else, it can start taking up room. So if room isn't something you have a lot of, like I have an entire room that I have dedicated to this whole hobby of mine. I'm lucky to have the wife that I do, that she actually don't mind all this. She's pretty patient and pretty understanding. I'm pretty lucky to have that. So bless her heart. I get to have a whole room to myself for all my toy tractors and everything. So and I'm sure my son will come to enjoy this stuff too one day. Unfortunately, not a whole big crowd tonight. Kind of started off really good. There was 7 people on here tonight, and they all got on for what seemed to be 5 minutes, and now we're down to 3 people. I mean, I know a lot of people can't stay on for the full hour, but I was really looking forward to maybe there being like at least 10 people watching. Sitting on my workbench right now. See. That sounds like fun. And by that I'm assuming you mean like you're filling in the seams on like Ertl tractors. Like on this John Deere where it's a split casting. Yep. Yeah. Let me tell you. This is a project I've been working on for some time. Oh, yeah. This is a project I have been working on for some time. I still got some cleaning to do here, sanding this out and whatnot. But I don't know. I've got to find a way to kind of, for some reason, the Bondo doesn't want to adhere too well right here. It did okay there, but not there. But my second problem is I had this all done. As you can see, it's all nicely painted white and looks pretty smooth and stuff. Well, I went to, because this had like just the little pieces of metal sticking up, you know, and they just clamped the mold onto this. Now, I could have just done that and it been, I guess, all right. But I was wanting to make it look a little bit more realistic. So that's why I did the front half of the tractor like that. And then I was trying to tap this out and drill it out to fit like an actual pin. And my hole got all cattywampus, and it makes the tractor look all discombobulated and everything. It doesn't look right. So I am either hoping to find a solution for this piece, find a way to either fill this in and re-drill it, B, find another tractor like this, find another one of these big buds. This was tore apart. I bought it from a guy a long time ago and then came up with an idea for it. But find another one that's in not great shape or is fairly cheap, which unfortunately I can't find any now. But and get the whole new section and redo it, and actually probably take it to a machine shop and have them properly drill press it out for me. So that's another option. Third option would be that somebody can 3D print one of these and have the hole properly lined up and everything else like that. That I think would be really neat if someone could 3D print one of these. They could maybe add some different details to it, but like the front of the tractor, you know, it's a big bud, and it's a KT series big bud. And what I have here is an 8V71 Detroit engine that I got on Shapeways, and it's going to set in there like that. And let me find the hood, because I did some custom work to the hood. I have got to clean this workbench. I can't believe I have let it go this far. There it is. Oh, shit. And here's the hood. I had these 3 little holes tapped out, and I'm going to put realistic looking actual headlights in here. I've got the decals and everything. And then I've got, of course, the radiator. I'm going to build a custom exhaust that comes out. Of course, it'll have a chrome straight pipe. I don't know. I don't think this is the shaft of it, but could be, I don't know. It might be. But like, there it is. And then of course, you know, it'll have these same tires on the back. I actually got the idea kind of from the Big Bud on Welker Farms that they have. I think theirs is an HN. I could be wrong, but But these wheels and tires, they're off. Yeah, I might. Are you talking about to fill the seams? You use JB Weld? Because, like, this seam back here and this one right here. Oh, okay. That's probably what I'm going to have to do is use JB Weld then, because that's not an actually bad idea. I don't know why that never kind of occurred to me. And then I've got to try and make a metal piece to fit inside the cab here. And I'm actually going to build a cab like, that's interesting. But I'm actually going to build a cab like the interior. Super glue and flour, that is interesting. But man, this is a project I've been working on for years. I really want to get it done, but the thing that's hampering me is that darn tail end section of this tractor. So I'm hoping that whenever I go to St. Louis, I'm going to take this with me and see if there's someone that might be able to 3D print one. And that's only if I haven't found a new donor tractor to use. Because, like, I'll show you, this might work actually. Because I actually have a pin I made for it out of a screw. But this, the hole doesn't line up well. Would anyone really notice it? Probably not. Me, yes, because I'd have to look at it every day. But I have a ladder. Off of a tractor I'm going to glue to this or find a way to mount it to it. So it's going to look pretty neat. Yes, I know this one tire's backwards, but it'll kind of give you an idea of what this is going to look like. I mean, that is going to look super cool whenever it's all done like how I want it to be. And of course, I'll dress it up with lights up front. I'll put lights on top of the cab. I know I've seen these, like, it's a cast kit on eBay. I have seen them for sale. And they go for like $75. And I don't know if I'm wanting to pay that much for just this tail section, essentially. Oh, and I need a cab top too. I forgot. That accidentally got messed up. But tell me that wouldn't look neat all done with these big old flotation tires and everything. No, they're not. No, they're not. And like with this one, I actually went to the parts store, and this is real Detroit engine paint. For that dang rattle cam was like $20. If memory serves me right. Just because I wanted the correct engine paint. Oh, and I was going to fashion an intake, have it use some of the tubing that I've got, form it, make a nice intake, and then of course a chrome exhaust pipe and everything. So maybe one of these years it'll get done. talking about putting this on this. Because this, I don't know if it'd have enough horsepower to pull this. Because this requires a minimum of between 500 and up horsepower to pull this whole unit. This 8870 is a Kinsey built tractor that has about 600 horsepower. Which it will be on my display that I'm going to start building. And there's going to be a whole story behind it. Yeah. Use your imagination. I mean, that's kind of what the story is with that 8870. It's kind of a use your imagination kind of thing. Well, y'all, we got about 3 more minutes and I'm going to jump off here. I know I'm very thankful for those that joined me tonight. Did the people watching, did you see my notifications I posted on YouTube? I just noticed that I was able to start doing that where I can post like notifications of like upcoming videos and stuff like I did. Almost like a Facebook post. I don't know if anyone's seen those. Oh, cool. Cool. Good deal. Good deal. Before I go, I want to ask everyone that's watching a question. If you've watched videos of mine, which one would you have to say is your favorite? What was your favorite review that I did or favorite video? I know some of the reviews. Did you do a video? Of course you did. Now, in the future, I will do a wheeled grain cart video. I'll get all the grain carts I have that are on wheels and stuff. And I'm sure that I'm going to end up having more grain carts, especially in the coming weeks with, I've got a toy show coming up, I believe in January. That's, basically down the road. And then I have another one in St. Louis I'll be going to. Cool. I'm glad you like that. Oh, yeah. Well, thanks. I'm glad you like that. I know I really like that tractor. That was a collaboration between him and I. I had that tractor. I was trying to figure out what to do with it, and I seen what he was doing, and he hadn't done a mini mow yet, so I sent the stuff to him and sent me back an awesome product I get to have on my shelf and admire. I know I plan on one day doing like a complete walkthrough of my collection, showing everybody like everything that I have, so that way people know exactly kind of what I have, and if they have any questions about different things we can discuss. So well, on that note, everyone, I'm going to end it for tonight. I'm thankful for everyone that did join us. I hope you've enjoyed adding to the conversation, and I hope you enjoyed the live stream. I know I enjoy doing it for everyone else, and this is actually a lot of fun for me. I enjoy it, and I look forward to seeing everyone. I hope maybe one day I can see everyone at a toy show somewhere or a tractor show. Just come up, say hi, and I love talking toy tractors or tractors in general. So, but as always, have a great night now, and keep your furrows straight. And we will see you later.